If you're thinking about moving to Roswell, this video is going to be your shortcut. Today, I'm going over my top 5 Roswell neighborhoods. I'll break down what makes each one stand out, what kind of lifestyle they have to offer, cost, schools, area, and who each neighborhood might be the best fit for. Hey, my name's Joel. I'm a local realtor here in Metro Atlanta, and this is what I do. I make videos to help people like you know what it's like to live here in Metro Atlanta, and every day I help people just like you make a move to and in Georgia. Let's get into it. If you want that classic Roswell feel, mature trees, winding streets, homes with a little bit of character, Brookfield Country Club is one of the city's signature neighborhoods. It's large, established, a community built around the Brookfield Golf and Country Club, and it's been a cornerstone of West Roswell for decades at this point. The golf course is going to be at the center of everything here. It's a private 18-hole golf course with tennis courts, pickleball, resort-style pool, and a full-service clubhouse that hosts everything from tournaments and social events to family dinners and holiday parties sometimes. But Brookfield isn't just for golfers. The amenities and neighborhood traditions give it that Roswell institution feel that a lot of people move here for. Homes in Brookfield were mostly built from the 1970s through the 90s with a mix of colonials, Cape Cods, and ranches, all going to be on large wooded lots, usually half-acre or more. Many have been renovated with updated interiors and keeping that traditional curb appeal on the outside that really defines this whole Roswell area. Prices are typically going to start in the mid 600s and can stretch all the way over 1.2 million for something maybe fully updated or something on the golf course. One of the biggest advantages of Brookfield is its location. It sits right where Roswell, Woodstock, and Marietta converge, which gives you incredible flexibility. You can enjoy the shopping and restaurants of downtown Roswell itself, or there's the trails and breweries of Woodstock, quick access over to the East Cobb schools and the amenities, all within about 10 to 15 minute drive. And you're also sitting right along Highway 92, so getting into Alpharetta is a straight shot, maybe a 10-minute drive as well. It's one of those rare spots where you can move in really any direction and find something really great. On the school side, Brookfield is zoned for Mountain Park Elementary, Crabapple Middle, and Roswell High School, all getting the same ratings of an A on niche.com and an 8 out of 10 on greatschools.org. This is going to be one of the most consistent and well-regarded clusters in Roswell. So who's this for? Brookfield is ideal for people who want some space, an established neighborhood, golf amenities, and quick access to multiple suburbs. It's upscale but approachable, social but still peaceful. One of those neighborhoods that feels like it's kind of its own little world, yet it's going to keep you close to everything that you want. Okay, if Brookfield is Roswell's golf and country club classic, then Martin's Landing is its lake and nature counterpart. This is one of the largest and most well-known neighborhoods in the city. Nearly 1,000 acres of wooded land, lakes, and green space running right along the Chattahoochee River and Roswell's east side. It's a community that feels peaceful and private, but you're still just minutes from everything. Martin's Landing is centered around Martin Lake. This is a 55-acre private lake with walking trails and a lot of fishing spots. The neighborhood connects directly to the Chattahoochee River National Recreation Area and the Riverfront Boardwalk. This is one of Roswell's most popular outdoor destinations. Got miles of these elevated trails that follow right along the river. You can literally leave your driveway, take a short walk, and end up on one of the prettiest trail systems in the entire metro. The neighborhood was originally developed in the 70s and the 80s, so you'll find a mix of home styles here. Everything from split levels and contemporary architecture to newer infill construction and updated ranches. There are also a number of townhomes and condos, which makes Martin's Landing one of the few Roswell neighborhoods that offers more of a wide range of price points. Most single-family homes fall between the high 400s and the low 700s, depending on the size and the updates. Amenities here are pretty extensive. 3 pools, multiple tennis and pickleball courts, a lakefront clubhouse, playgrounds, and a community dock area. It's also known for a lot of its mature landscaping, lots of shade, trees, and active outdoor lifestyle. People are always outside walking, jogging, taking the dogs, or headed to the boardwalk on the weekends. This neighborhood is zoned for Esther Jackson Elementary. It's gonna be a B on niche.com and a 4 out of 10 on greatschools.org. Holcomb Bridge Middle, a B+ on niche.com and a 6 out of 10 on greatschools.org. And Centennial High School, A on niche.com and a 7 out of 10 on greatschools.org. So not quite as high ratings as the other schools that we've seen, but still solid options. Okay, who's this one for? Martin's Landing fits people who want beautiful nature-filled setting without leaving the city. Buyers who love the idea of a lake view, direct trail access, and a neighborhood that feels like a park, but still keeps them close to a lot of what Roswell has to offer, like the restaurants and the shopping and the entertainment. Maybe you don't want any of that HOA nonsense. Skip the fees, skip the rules, just let me do my thing. Barrington Farms and Kensington Square are two connected communities in East Roswell that are gonna blend right into each other. These were built mostly in the late 70s, early 80s. These two communities feel like kind of one big pocket of quiet, tree-lined streets and well-kept homes with some real character in them. This part of Roswell is all about location and flexibility. You're minutes from Georgia 400, Holcomb Bridge Road, Old Alabama, which means you can be at the Avalon, downtown Roswell, North Point Mall, in anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. You've also got East Roswell Park, Hembry Park, and access points to the Big Creek Greenway just around the corner. So even without amenities inside the neighborhood itself, you're still surrounded by them. Homes here are primarily traditional 2 stories and ranches, and a lot of them have renovated inside with open kitchens, updated finishes, while still keeping a lot of the charm of the outside. Lots are larger than you'll find in most of the newer neighborhoods, often around half an acre, and there's no HOA, which buyers usually love for the freedom and not having to pay any of those annual or monthly dues. Prices generally range from the high 400s to the mid to high 600s here. These two communities are zoned for Northwood Elementary, Haynes Bridge Middle, and Centennial High, all of them getting A on niche.com and a 7 out of 10 on greatschools.org. So who are these for? This area is perfect for anyone who wants location and low monthly costs. People who'd rather put their HOA fees toward maybe kitchen renovations, enjoy a little bit more yard space, and still be right in the middle of everything that makes Roswell such a great place to live. Quick pause to say, if you're thinking about making a move to Roswell or really anywhere in Metro Atlanta, there are a few easy ways that you can take the next step. You can reach out to me directly at the contact info that's on your screen right now, or you can fill out our Connect form and we will be happy to reach out to you at a time that's most convenient. Or just grab our free relocation guide if you're still early in the research phase. And of course, if you're not ready for any of that, just keep watching. We've still got a lot of info to cover. If you're drawn to something a little newer, maybe a little bit more polished, Grand Veridian is one of Roswell's hidden gems. It's a smaller, more upscale community just north of Highway 92 and just west of Alpharetta. Close enough to downtown that you can be grabbing dinner on Canton Street in just maybe under 10 minutes, but just far enough away to enjoy some really quiet streets. Most of the homes here were built in the late 90s and the early 2000s, so when I say newer, I really just mean for Roswell standards. You'll find homes typically between 3,000 and 5,000 square feet, so bigger homes here. Again, half-acre lots, and the homes have generally more professional landscaping, I would say. Inside, many have open concept layouts, high ceilings, and finished basements, all the features that people still look for, but without having the density or traffic of newer master planned communities. Prices in Grand Veridian generally range from the high 700s to the low to mid 1 millions. The homes here hold their value extremely well thanks to their really great curb appeal, the schools, and of course the location. This place also offers swim and tennis amenities, although they're a lot smaller than you might expect for this kind of neighborhood. There's, there's a community clubhouse, there's a playground, and there's a little pool. Location-wise, it's hard to beat. You're only minutes from downtown Roswell, Crabapple Market in Milton, and Marietta Square over in Marietta, and you can easily hop over to Woodstock or East Cobb for some dining, shopping, and parks. That crossroads location is one of Grand Veridian's biggest advantages. It's going to give you quick access to 3 of the best parts of North Metro Atlanta without ever touching the highway. On the school side, Grand Veridian is zoned for Sweet Apple Elementary, A on niche.com, 8 out of 10 on greatschools.org, Elkins Point Middle, A- on niche.com, 7 out of 10 on greatschools.org, and Roswell High, A on niche.com, 8 out of 10 on greatschools.org. This is one of the strongest school combinations in the city. Okay, so who's Grand Veridian for? This is great fit for buyers who want that upscale Roswell lifestyle without the full golf club commitment. The people who want room to breathe, classic architecture, and easy access to everywhere that matters in North Fulton and East Cobb. If there's one neighborhood that really defines luxury living in Roswell, it's Horseshoe Bend. This neighborhood sits right along the Chattahoochee River on the city's southeast side. This is one of the largest and most prestigious master plan communities in North Fulton County. At the heart of Horseshoe Bend is the Horseshoe Bend Country Club. This is, again, a private 18-hole golf course that winds through the community with some really nice water views and some pretty fairways. The club features a newly renovated clubhouse. There's a restaurant, pickleball, tennis courts, and a resort-style pool complex that's going to rival anything else in Roswell. And then beyond the club itself, you're going to find 2 lakes, walking trails, and playgrounds as well. Homes here were built through the 80s and 90s with a mix of brick traditionals, European-inspired estates. Many sit on half-acre or larger lots, some with direct golf course or lake frontage. Inside, you're gonna see everything from original classics to maybe some higher end renovations that are gonna feel really brand new. Prices are gonna range from the high 700s up to the 1.5 millions, depending on, the size, the finishes, and the proximity to the golf course and the river. For location, you're only minutes from Georgia 400, which is gonna give you quick access to downtown Roswell, Alpharetta, Sandy Springs, and of course, the big city of Atlanta itself. And despite being so connected, Horseshoe Bend has this really distinctive, private, and peaceful atmosphere, which gives it this really special vibe. On the school side, Horseshoe Bend is zoned for River Eaves Elementary, A on niche.com, 8 out of 10 on greatschools.org, Holcomb Bridge Middle, a B+ on niche.com, and a 6 out of 10 on greatschools.org, and Centennial High, A on niche.com, and a 7 out of 10 on greatschools.org. So who does this neighborhood work for? Horseshoe Bend is ideal for anyone who wants country club, luxury, and resort style amenities, but still wants to be close to the energy of Roswell and Alpharetta. It's polished, established, and timeless, really. The kind of neighborhood that's gonna represent the best of suburban Atlanta living. If you've got questions or want help figuring out your next move, I've got a menu of ways that we can connect. Go ahead, just reach out to me at the contact info that's on the screen right now, or you can take 30 seconds to fill out our Connect form, and we will be happy to reach out to you at a time that's convenient. If you'd rather keep things a little bit more low-key on your own time, I've put together a free relocation guide that you can download and check out whenever it's convenient. Or if you're just in research mode, just stick around, watch some more videos. I'll see you in the next one.